Welcome back to the show. Turn on the light. Alright, I'm back with my more normal me with no mysterious me. Mysterious me has gone. He has gone. Alright, he has gone. And you have listened to the rest of the story of the crime in the house, in the building of Elliston's. Alright? So, the thing we have heard here, that a lot of things. So, after a whole story, whether you remember or not remember, I will make a quick explanation for you. Alright. So firstly, Max Leinster went through a small gate and then about to go to Europe. Alright? Go to Europe and finish his last job. Alright? His last job is to kill the lady. The lady here is Mrs. Ellison. Alright. So, when Leinster came to the house, not came yet, but climbed up the window, he had seen her face. Her face here is the servant of that house. He had seen the servant's face through the window of the servant's room and knew who she was. And then he covered her face. With a blanket. So that he didn't want Ellison to see her face and realize what had happened. Alright? During the crime. And then he wants to make it look like Ellison killed her by only kill her in one left arm. Alright? In one left arm. Hold her neck. Scratch it. And also, one thing that it may like right over here. It may look like over here. Where is it? Okay, and you must pretend like it is a burglary. Means he steal the jewelry box. Leinster, Mr. Ellison said that Leinster had to steal the jewelry box instead of hide it. But Leinster disobeyed that and disobeys Ellison's instructions that to make it look like a burglary. This is the further evidence that he wants to make it look like Ellison killed her. Alright? So, also, in the last part of a story, you can see the last sentence. You will. Mr. Ellison, he said, you will. So what does you will here mean? You will here is Ellison will realize what has happened as soon as he sees the victim's face and realizes his wife is still alive. Alright? So Leinster didn't kill the servant by a mistake. Alright? He didn't kill her by a mistake. He just want to do that to prove that Ellison is a murderer. Alright? He just want to prove that Ellison is the murderer. And he wanted to kill his wife. But the servant is dead. Alright? So that has been a really interesting story a really mysterious lesson about show. And thank you so much for tuning in. And tonight is great. I have to say it is a great lesson. So thank you so much for tuning in. Hope to see you guys back tomorrow night, but it is an encore lesson because I have to do some stuff from I have to do some stuff on tomorrow and tomorrow's tomorrow. And secondly, some stuff on other show, other show I work. And secondly, this is not me. This is me yesterday. This is my yesterday's face. Yesterday's face. Here, on my body. Alright. So, I am still on Tuesday. And from me on Tuesday, say Happy Wednesday. Alright? So, I have to spend 3 last day in the week. In my working week. To do the stuff on the other show. So, hope to see you guys back tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. on our Facebook page to do an encore lesson. And we will choose one of the lessons we have broadcasted on these previous shows. So, you could one more time review it, and you get more knowledge of it. And I am sure with you, I'll be right back. I'll be back next week. Alright? I'll be back next week. Alright? So, I miss you too. Goodbye and good night. See you next week. And tomorrow night, an encore lesson. Let's drink the water to cheer up. Thank you. Thanks for everything for this week. You're my man. You're my hero.